Come on, stupid thing. I just want to ramble and not sound muffled, but I can't get the happy medium. I think I broke my cord or something because every time I just ramble something, I just muffle and whatnot. But nope. Maybe this one newer microphone that I have where I usually use it for the 360 is that maybe that will do, but even then that I tried doing that before and it still sounds like really quiet. So I don't know what I'm gonna do now because it all I gotta say is if only I didn't destroy that old laptop because that had two aux ports and whatnot, and it it made everything work fine because it's dedicated to do one thing, not multitask on the same port. So yeah, what I was gonna ramble about was just trying to be another cringe fest on within these vids. So and with that subject in mind, and that is Modern Warfare 3, because my frustration with this game is that if only I wasn't using the M16, the M16, MP5, and the shotguns are not on damage, because what happens is that I managed to get a striker match on damage, so that's gonna eventually be a vid, but on its own, but who knows when that's gonna be. And then until then, and because now a huge what other looking back to when Modern Warfare 3 was a thing, all I can say is what was it? The time to kills are stupid on this game. In the maps. That's my two main gripes. As what was it? It's not that the MP5 has a slow time to kill and that had to get a buff. It's just that there's too many things that were that should not be a 3-hit kill because they already shoot fast. That's why. That's why I hate the time to kill. Like you see, if the game had 4-hit kill full weapons, then by all means, maybe that should help. That should help with the time to kill and whatnot, because that way the MP5 can still be its annoying, be the fastest thing to kill, yet because that's what I liked about the COD 4 version. And then Modern Warfare 2, they try to make it super fast, but it ended up being a recoil mule when people were all, that wasn't broken. And then yeah, so that's all I gotta say. Now, as for what I was gonna try and I keep saying this, but no, the rambling is so muffled that, it's like, why bother? Actually, no, not why bother, but why won't it actually function right? And that is, trying to, oh, is what I want to do a walkthrough on. Because the thing about walkthroughs versus rambling is I like doing walkthroughs more. That it just relieves on the tension, and looking back to the fact that the stories on the games actually had great things in it, even though you're playing like a racing game or something. So yeah, that's why. But until then, it's like I gotta start. Actually, no, not start, but I want to start doing walkthroughs is on the. Actually, I've been doing, and that is trying to get back into to playing True Crime, aka long before which the series ended up being Sleeping Dogs. So until that's over, and then after that, I said that on the previous attempts was oh, all the old racing games such as what was it? Oh, actually no, on old racing games, people keep questioning me is like, why won't I do Need for Speed Underground 2? And I'm sitting here because that had some messed up quirks in this on the final boss because he's programmed to only go 130 miles an hour, yet when you're at a curvy section of the map, is that he's like any other difficulty, well, any other difficulty that requires skill to do. So that's a bit of a done goof because you think that back in the days when Dez would beta test the games themselves, you think that they would have fixed that before they released the game, but nope, they did nothing, and thus it goes to show you that EA has a horrible reputation even back in those days. So yeah, that's about it. And then what else is there? Yeah. Oh, and the fact that we wonder why old racing games had different, not, yeah, different licensings and whatnot. That's why old games let you install whatever, a lot of things, have much a wider variety of customization on the games in comparison to now, which has nothing. Which, I don't get it. You claim that installing flares on a Ferrari is innovative, which that's like the most laughably minuscule thing you could do, but yeah, that's kind of dumb. And thus, and even though that's really the only thing different in comparison to older games, it's just that everyone has the same complaint about the game is that people care more about physics over what you can install because it's all aesthetic things and not function, and that's really it. So until then, and please, racing games, please give us what we want. But the last but not least is that every time I keep rambling, but the things keep failing, is that I want to talk about Resident Evil because the Resident Evil 2 remake is bringing back my phase of playing that game and whatnot, so that's why. And thus actually watching the vids, it's like any other old game where it takes challenges. It's just challenging to play the game at all since old games were difficult and whatnot, and yet I'm stupid for starting off playing the series with the 4th game, so yeah. That's all I gotta see. I mean, I could go more in depth though, but every time I bring up the subject, it's just I just keep blacking out myself, so that's all I gotta say. And then I'm just sitting here waiting until the match to finally end because I'm sitting here. Come on, you think that you think that 4 attempts on this vid, I think it's going at, I lost count on the rambling because like I'm sitting here like, stop annoying me with the muffled sound. I just want to actually sound like what I normally do, and it's not helping. So maybe if I buy a blue snowball, but yeah, but I gotta first find a place that actually has a snowball, or else find a blue snowball microphone, or else I'm just gonna get super mad and just go back to just being on a hiatus.